Seventh show, let's go. Welcome to Shay It With Your Chest. I am Shay. It is November 24th, 2022. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. I hope this episode reaches your ears with positive energy and great vibes. I hope you guys spent the day enjoying some great food and spending time with your family and friends and anybody that you love today. I worked and got my bread up, so I will be celebrating my Thanksgiving in a couple weeks. And again, I just want to thank you guys so much for all the love during my podcast journey. This is episode 7, and I'm so grateful and appreciative of all the positive and negative constructive criticism that you guys have given me, and just hearing what I have to say. I'm so grateful for this opportunity. And yeah, this episode is about being grateful and giving thanks. I am thankful for my family. I got both my parents still on this earth, and I am still learning from them and being able to bounce ideas and questions, and just getting all the information I can possibly get as I navigate my life. It's a blessing. I know I am grateful for that because a lot of people don't have that luxury. And I appreciate that. I'm grateful for my brother and my siblings, biological or otherwise. I don't get to talk to them as much as I would like to, but I just want them to know that I love them and I care about them. And I'm always there, never for money because I don't have any, but I'm always there with a kind word if you need to talk. I'm thankful for my beautiful nieces and nephews. Again, like, I wish I could see them more, and I wish I could give more and do more, but I also know that I have a lot of non-parental stuff, so they know that if they ever need to talk, I'm always there for them. I'm thankful for the people that have come and gone in my life that are no longer on this earth. I'm thankful and grateful for the love that they've provided to me and the understanding and showing me who I am. And I miss them all terribly. It's a hard time. These holidays are hard because I spend the time thinking about the people that are no longer here, because holidays is about spending time with your loved ones and your family. And I've lost a lot of people. So this time of year is difficult for me, but I am celebrating them this time of year because that's home to me and that's where my family is. So this episode is about giving thanks. I am thankful for my spirituality being heightened in the last couple of years. Things happen for a reason, and things come and go in your life. I'm grateful for being in situations where I had to reach out to my faith, and when I had nothing, that was there for me. And whether you believe in Jesus or Buddha or whoever you believe in something, and I believe in something that is better and bigger than me. And I'm super grateful for this journey spiritually because it's helped me through some really, really tough times. I'm thankful for music. I'm thankful for all the new bands, all the new musicians that have come in my life that have given me a resurgence in my passions and my ambitions, and just giving me the business as far as just, it's incredible to listen to and watch other people living out their dreams. And when you can't do your own, it's inspiring, and it gives you a reignited, there's not a word, a reignited flame for yours if you have a passion like that. Being a person that has always loved entertaining people, it is not exactly the way you get your bread and butter, but it's something that you can't run away from no matter what you do. You try to live a straight life, clean life. I want to get me a suit and a tie and, whatever. But some of us just don't, that's, we want and we crave the desire to create. And that is a beautiful thing. It's the lesson in the challenge is trying to figure out how you do those things while you're trying to navigate a life that can give you the things that you need. A roof over your head, food in your stomach, gas in your car. And it's a challenge, but ultimately I am just grateful. There's so much new music, old music, just being able to, be inspired has been something that has helped me through some dark times too. So I'm very, very grateful for I can name all the bands, but we'll be here all night and I have to go to bed because I have to work tomorrow. I'm Black every Friday, but Black Friday is usually with my company is a good day to work. So, um, yeah, I am just really grateful for the clarity and thankful. Grateful and thankful. I think they're one and the same, but they're not. The clarity that I've received in the last couple years as I've been trying to just figure out my life and where I stand in it, when I didn't think I would be here, and working through my traumas, my damage, so I can become the best version of myself, a version I never knew existed, never wanted to know existed. And I am just grateful for the strength to accept accountability for my actions, my ability to pray for forgiveness for those that have harmed me and hurt me, and for the strength to be able to push past those traumatic experiences so I can move forward and create a life that I really appreciate and value and just really want to make the best of. So I guess it hasn't been an easy thing. There are some things in my life that I've had to break down from, knuckle by knuckle. And it's been a very emotionally stressful and sometimes debilitating experience and journey that I've been on to kind of just break it all down from, my traumas in childhood to my teenage years to even the ones that have been super recent within the last 3 years. And I've unpacked quite a bit with this podcast. It's been very helpful kind of releasing some of these thoughts and feelings, because I know how difficult it is to look yourself in the face and acknowledge your flaws and what you could have done better and what you should have done. But ultimately, life is about lessons. And I feel like if you are not prepared to hold yourself accountable for your parts, but also to forgive yourself for the parts that you had no control over and you punished yourself for, that is a huge part of the process to moving forward and closing chapters and ending, unnecessary feelings that you don't deserve the life that you want for yourself, but you have to earn it and you have to fight for it. And that's all I've been doing. The last 3 years of my life in particular have been very, very traumatic, and it's stretched me past what I thought I was capable of. And as I sit here, I am so thankful, with the help of my spirituality, with the help of my family and close people who I've actually confided in about things that I've been through. I've been able to kind of overcome a lot of just a huge amount of things that I hated myself for. I punished myself for, and it's really, really incredibly humbling, and you know, it's just being at the spot right now that I didn't think I'd ever make it to, because I didn't think I'd be here, is just undescribable. And I just want to keep pushing forward, because there's still things I got to work out. And I guess what I'm trying to say for anybody listening, everything worth having is worth fighting for. You can't expect for anything in this life to come to you on a silver platter. It doesn't matter what your race, your sex, your religious beliefs, it doesn't matter. Anything in this world worth having is worth fighting for, and you have to get it. You have to go for it. You can't just say, I want this, and then expect for it to fall in your lap. How bad do you want it determines what you're willing to do for it. Don't tell me what you want. Show me what you want and go get it. I mean, worst case scenario, I've heard no's more so than yeses, but that doesn't mean that I'm going to stop. Because matter of fact, no's just fuel me to do more, to get those yeses, because the yeses are what matter. And at the end of the day, I know that if I'm giving my whole 155% and I fail, it's not a failure. It's me growing and learning from the experiences that I'm achieving. If I'm too afraid or too afraid of the discomfort that happens and that needs to happen, if you want to make those changes in your life, you'll never know. You'll always have an excuse. You'll always make an excuse. You'll always put yourself on the bench when you could be in the game. If you just let go and let life do what it does. I have determined to just keep being a good person, because for a long time I thought being a good person was a detriment. It was a negative thing, because I only saw bad things happening. But now that I realize, and I don't even know if detriment, now that I'm thinking about it, I have a lisp, I'm sorry, but detrimental. Anyway, we'll work on that. But I did, a bad thing. But I realize all I can do and all I have control over is how I handle things, how I respond to things, and how I react to things. And I am learning, because I put in the work to grow, just how amazing it is when a situation comes up that I would have normally, or 10 years ago, I would have lost everything, because I would have responded in a negative way. But everything, there's a positive and a negative in every situation. And I'm choosing to go towards the light instead of the dark. And so many people are content with going towards the dark because that's a safe place. And there's a lot of people there. You don't have to work hard in the dark. You can just pour me yourself through life and hope that people are going to give you an olive branch. But I decided to plant the seeds so I can grow my whole tree. I don't want an olive branch. I want the whole tree. And I am willing to break everything down and break myself open and clean it all out like a cantaloupe, and then start from scratch, because that's every day we live is a chance to start over. Create your own destiny. Write your own story. If you don't like a chapter, rip it up and start a new one. It's not too late. With every breath we breathe and every day we wake up, we have a chance to rewrite our history. And it's a matter of wanting to. It's a matter of wanting to change and grow and give yourself the life that you deserve to have, because nothing is promised, and we're not entitled to anything except for death at this point. If we're alive, breathing right now, the only thing we all have in common is that we will all leave this earth one day. So how do you want to leave? Do you want to leave it in a better place for your children, your children's children, your nieces, your nephews, the generation coming up before you? you have a chance to make your mark. And I have decided now I want to live to tell my story, because it's mine. And the fact that I am here, sitting here, telling you guys my story says a whole lot about what I want from this life. When I didn't want anything in my, teens and 20s, because I didn't think I was good enough for any of it. I didn't think I deserved any of it, because I thought I was to blame for all of the damage and the trauma that I endured. But I've been telling people that the devil's been coming for me for a long time. And when he gets tired of coming for somebody who keeps fighting back, he will move on to somebody weaker. And I feel stronger than I ever have. I am hungrier than I've ever been. And I am thankful to be where I'm at right now. Yes, things are still tough. I'm still broke. I don't have a lot to offer, but I do have a lot to offer in a sense that I don't quit. I don't give up. I don't make excuses. I figure out solutions. If I don't know how to do something, I'll figure out how to do something. I'll ask people who might know. I don't have a problem asking questions. I have no ego. If I'm wrong, I will figure out a way to make it right. I will apologize. I have no problems doing those things. General human mannerisms are lost in this generation these days. And luckily for me, I was raised to have those things: moral compass, respect for those who have earned it, not given to. I'm honest to a fault. Sometimes people don't like that, but I can't be anything other than just 100% me. Being respectful and treating people with kindness is not something. It doesn't mean I'm fake. If I don't like you, I can still be kind to you. I don't have to trust you. I don't have to do any of those things, but please and thank you. Manners, integrity. I get up every day. I won't settle for being mediocre. I won't put on a fresh pair of drawers just to go out and just half-ass my life. I'm going out trying to take it, because you never know what's going to happen in the day. You never know who you're going to meet. You never know who you're going to talk to. And you never know if it's your last day. So, more than anything, I am thankful for my voice and my heart and my spirit, because as I see and walk through this life, people are so misguided, and they're so concerned with pretending to be somebody that they're not, that they don't even try to be who they are. And that's sad. And I'm grateful that that's not me. And it will never be me. Because flaws and all, what you get with me is all day Shay. And if you love it, you love it. If you don't, I still don't have no hard feelings. I am not everybody's cup of tea. Sometimes I'm everybody's pint of beer, and it is what it is. So again, happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Happy holidays, everyone. If you're going through stuff, talk about it. Let it off. Get it off your chest, because it feels so light, and it's an incredible feeling to let go of things that just need to be said and heard. And I'm always here to listen. I'm always here to talk. This is Shay at With Your Chest. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, and I look forward to a new episode and talking to you guys again. Peace.